What's up, everyone? Welcome back, Yanks of the Cop. We are here, post-match reactions. 2-1 Liverpool. Alisson, the savior, with a world-class header. 95th minute. Top four hope still alive. We're the Yanks. Andrew, Steve. Andrew, I don't even know. No words. How are you feeling right now, man?
Dude, I am on cloud nine, right? I'm just like watching the replays right now, and he's going up. This never works. I think he's the first Liverpool goalie for it ever to score, and like what an unbelievable header. He's open, but the fact that he directs it far post, it's incredible. Like that's a Van Dijk level header, and it's coming from our goalkeeper. It's absolutely amazing. Saves our season. He's saved our season so many times this year with his saves, but this time he saves it with his head. It's a Cinderella story right now, and I hope we can keep it going.
Unbelievable. Finally, a stroke of luck goes our way for a change. Absolutely can't believe it. And like you said, never works. Even the commentators are saying, it never works.
Yeah.
So, unbelievable.
Dude, my voice is like raspy as hell from freaking yelling so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we had so many opportunities today. I mean, 4 of them that come to mind. Trent with the left-footed shot that went over the bar. We had Sadio Mane missing from basically point blank. Roberto Firmino missing from point blank. Gini and Wijnaldum missing from a pass back from Mo Salah. And all of a sudden, the 95th minute, Alisson Becker comes up with the season-saving goal. Like, you can't make this shit up at this point, man. You can't make it up. It's unbelievable.
This season is just.
I mean, from the after the United game, and then we have an underwhelming performance here. It's just everybody's elated now. I'm so glad I was watching today. Like, we have to make it now. We have to beat Burnley. We have to beat Crystal Palace. That's just what it is.
Yeah, absolutely crazy. Like Alan says here, for once VAR goes our way. That could have went any other direction. Holy shit. We're gonna have a special guest join us momentarily, but holy hell, I'm buzzing.
Yeah,
there's already clips of us going everywhere, celebrating the goal.
That just happened the final minute of a game like that from any team. I think that's the 6th. They were just saying on our program here in the States, that was the 6th goalkeeper goal ever in the Premier League. So, and it's coming from Alisson Becker from Liverpool. So I think that was the first goal a goalkeeper scored for Liverpool ever. I thought that they said that, but regardless, what a way to get it, man. What a way to get it. Oh, my God, someone pinched me from Alan. Good to see you again, man. J-Doc's going crazy. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. For once, VAR was our hero. Yeah. Thank God they didn't overturn that. If they overturned that, I don't know what I would have done. I might have broken my TV. I had my Man United uncle over. Couldn't be better. That's awesome. That's fantastic. Imagine we win the Champions League next year. We go back to that goal. Yeah, very true. Very true, J-Doc. Alisson is the hero Liverpool need right now. Alisson, big moment player. Akiri, what a winner. Yeah, I mean.
I just tweeted out, too, that we had 1 win in 6 matches against relegation teams. Right after I tweet that, we get the goal, and Akiri was right on top of me. 2 wins now. Holy shit, man. Seriously, Genie, you're right, man. Just build a statue of Alisson already. Just build that now. Unbelievable. He made a couple big saves, too, and holy hell, man. That was –
what do you think of the match overall?
I think it's a summary of our season so far. Like, not being clinical with our chances. Mane missed a sitter. Firmino missed. He hit that post when he should have scored. Genie missing the net completely. Just not making the most of our chances, and I think that's the biggest thing. Honestly, I think our defense played fine. It was one mistake from Reece Williams. And we had plenty of chances to put this game away earlier. And I think honestly, I do think we deserved the 3 points. But hey, I mean, props to West Brom too, man. They didn't make it easy for us. It went down to the 95th minute there. Last kick of the game. But no, I think, I thought Trent played well, but again, he missed a couple big opportunities with his left foot. But yeah, just unbelievable game, man. I don't even know what to say, man. I don't even know what to say.
I'm gonna be watching those highlights for like the rest of the week until the next game. I mean, that's just spine tingling, man. It's spine tingling with everything that we've been through this year, everything that Alisson's been through this year. I hope that we can rally around this United win, rally around this win against West Brom, and fuck West Brom. They did not deserve to win this game at all. I mean, we dominated the game. We had so many chances. They had 1 or 2 chances, but unbelievable. Unbelievable. I thought Thiago and Trent were probably the players of the game for me. I mean, you got to give it to Alisson at the end there, but I thought Thiago and Trent kept us in the match. Mane was poor, I thought, throughout. Shaqiri, when he came on, I thought he was poor. Salah obviously had a good goal, but and I thought he played pretty well overall. The back line, they made some mistakes, and we're definitely going to see that with those 2 back there. I was more disappointed in Robertson, to be honest. Out of everybody in the back four, I thought he had a tough game. But for me, it's Thiago and Trent who got us over the line. But Alisson really got us over the line in the end. It's just insane.
I can't believe that, man. I just keep seeing the replays of that header, and it's oh God, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, so Eric saying it was a corner taken quickly type of moment. Yeah, just like pure shock. You're right. That's a good way to put it, Eric. It's like it was just pure shock. None of us saw it coming.
Which goal was bigger, Divock versus Everton or Alisson today? I think it has to be now. I think it has to be Alisson today because this is top 4 for us. Yeah,
I agree. And it's the goalkeeper scoring. Like that never happens.
Unbelievable. But I think, J-Doc here, he kind of has a good point. Attitude from Mane after United game and has the type of performance today. Honestly, disappointing. What did you think of Mane today?
Yeah, I was one of those people who I thought we were going to see a statement from Mane in his play today. He just looks out of it. I don't know what it is. His touch is off. His passing's off. His decision making is off. His shooting's off. It's just everything that could be going wrong is going wrong for Mane this season. But so overall, I thought he was pretty poor. But Dave. All
right, Dave, tell us what you got.
OMG, baby! Oh my God! I was cursing. I did a reaction video to it. I was running around the house, going cursing, Jesus Christ and everything. I don't know what I was saying, but I mean, this is just. I think it's written in the stars, boys. I mean, a goalkeeper doesn't score. Last kick of the game with a header. Never mind. But do you know what? I'm in touch with John Octoberg quite a lot. He was Alisson's coach, by the way. And I sent him a message today on Instagram, and he actually replies to me all the time. He's a great guy. And I heard Alisson in the interview after it saying that John told him to go up because he's his coach. Like, he's the goalkeeping coach. So I'll hopefully get to talk to John soon. That was just, oh my God, guys. Wow.
I would love
that. Was huge. It was huge. We just had to win the game no matter what way. But nobody was saying Alisson to score the bleeding winner. What?
Hey, do you know if this is true, Dave? Is he the first Liverpool goalkeeper to score a goal?
I don't know.
I thought I heard that.
I don't. Well, definitely in the Premier League. If you go back further, I don't know. I think Grobler might have did something, and maybe in a friendly, but I mean, an important goal. It wasn't even a goal. It was a winning goal. Like it was almost like winning a cup, really. I mean, that's how big of a goal. That doesn't go in. I think we're bunched, lads. I think we're gone. Oh, yeah. 1-1, we're gone. You might as well lose the game. I mean, there's no way. Like, I don't even know what to say, to be honest. What happened? Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so JG just has a stat right here. First goalkeeper to score in a competitive match for LFC in club history. And it's with the most stakes on the line. And what a header it was, too, man.
That's what I mean. It was a centre forward's header. Mane should be taking lessons off Becker. That's what he should be. I play Becker up front on Wednesday night.
We don't need to sign a striker. He's our backup striker now.
Yeah, we got Alisson. Yeah.
Listen, guys, we're not over the line yet. We've a tough game against Burnley on Wednesday night, but that gives us a chance. Chelsea and Leicester must have just slumped back into their seats watching that. 1-1 they would have been, great. But all of a sudden, what?
Yeah.
I don't know what to say, to be honest.
What did you think of the whole performance, though, Dave? I mean, I thought we played really well. It's just, again, really frustrating that we can't be clinical in front of net. Mane missed that. Mane misses the net. Firmino hits the post. Genie, misses the net.
We had chances again. We had chances. We just couldn't take them again. The performance was okay. The performance was there. I wouldn't say it was a 90-minute performance, but it was a 92nd minute performance. But you know what I mean? Like the whole performance, it wasn't a whole package like against the United's game. We weren't as good as we were against United. And that I knew I was worried about today. I really was. I know everybody was confident we'd beat West Brom. I was worried. They're already relegated. It's a horrible place to go. They'd only won 5 games all season. 5 games. They lost 19. They've lost 20 today. But I mean, that's just and those games are pitfalls for Liverpool. You know what I mean? They're the type of games we're expected to win, yet don't, but did. But you know what I mean? Like last minute. So the performance was good. As you said, Mo Salah looked good. What a finish from Mo. I mean, to get us back into it. We needed that goal. Bobby hit the post. I thought Bobby should have scored that one where he hit the post. He did all day. He didn't. We chances. Mane was frustrating again. I thought Thiago was very good. But listen, we 2 young lads at centre half, Phillips and Williams. They made a few mistakes, even for the goal. I thought Phillips played him on, of course. But we're going to get that. We're going to get that against Burnley on Wednesday night, guys. We just have to take our chances. We make enough chances. We're going to have to take our chances on Monday or Wednesday as well, and against a decent Palace side next Sunday. But the performance was a 7 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I think that was a good summation of the game, to be honest. And we just need to take our chances. I mean, I just mentioned that we had 4 big chances: Genie, Trent, Bobby, and Mane. All of those should have at least been on target. I think only 2 of them actually were. Actually, I think only 1 of them was. But I mean, we need to take those chances. Let's look at this is the live table right here. Leicester 66 points, 21 goal difference. 22 goal difference for Chelsea. They're on 64, and we're at 63 with 21 goal difference. So goal differential. So
what result would you like on Tuesday? All eyes on Tuesday night, by the way, now because Chelsea play Leicester at Stamford Bridge. I to be honest, I personally would love a Leicester win, but
me too.
Don't know whether it's going to happen again. That'd be the ideal one for us. Then you might say a draw.
Yeah.
And the worst result, even though. What really mattered, but the worst result would be a Chelsea win because Chelsea then would go on 67. Leicester be on 66. The pressure be on us to beat Burnley to go 66. And it'll come down to nearly goal difference in the last game. So
I think we want Leicester to win because then if we beat Burnley, we're at 66 and Chelsea are at 64.
Well, even a draw doesn't kill us. A draw is a good result, yeah? I take a draw right now. A draw, because a draw makes you the likelihood of it going down to goal difference takes it out because Liverpool win to be on 66, Chelsea be on 65, Leicester be on 67 going into the last game. You know what I mean? Chelsea can only get 68.
Right.
And even a draw mightn't be good enough for Chelsea. In the last game. So,
yeah.
A draw or a Leicester win is what we really want. But sure, listen, we're still in with a chance. So I know.
But even if Chelsea lose and we win, we could still draw and I think go through if we you know what I'm saying? We could still afford a draw and still go through it depending on goal difference. So I think if we can batter Burnley or batter Crystal Palace, we still give ourselves a little bit of breathing room. But you're right. No, I completely agree. I'd rather see Chelsea lose, and then I'd rather see Chelsea win the Champions League over Man City. You know, that would be awesome. They would still get into the Champions League, and Man City wouldn't win it again. That'd be fantastic.
Here was a reaction video I did 16 minutes ago when Alisson just scored. I just took the phone and went bleeding mad. It has nearly 200 views in about 16 minutes. Look at this. Alisson
Becker's after scoring a header. 2-1 in injury time for corner kick. The last kick of the game.
Alisson Becker, the goalkeeper, with the header. Beautiful header. 2-1 Liverpool. The hairs all over the shop. Liverpool have won it. OMG. Alisson Becker with the winner. Alisson Becker's in Wonderland. Liverpool in Wonderland. Liverpool have beaten West Brom 2-1. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I just had to do it. I mean, it's so hard to do reactions to videos because you know the way reaction that comes back into VAR. But that was we knew that was a goal. It was a corner kick, bang.
Yeah. Chris Well said, what a way to win the match. Final kick, and our goalkeeper embarrasses the likes of Mane, showing him how to finish his dinner. And I celebrate by running around the house as a rant, but never mind. 1892 podcast. They're saying Alisson Becker, you beautiful man. Jeannie, the Chelsea Leicester game, I believe, is on Tuesday. Is that right?
Tuesday night, yeah. I'll tell you what, Alisson Becker, that was for his dad.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Right away. His dad was watching down on him tonight. His dad helped him put that in the back of the net. I mean, that's how nice that was. And you could see Alisson at the end talking to the reporter saying he was emotional. Not only was it a winner, but what has happened to him in the last 6-5 months, Wow.
Yep. Yeah, Sophie, your prediction was right. I said 2-1 as well. I don't think either of us had Alisson Becker scoring the winning goal, though. J-Doc, my brother said Alisson is going to score. I said our forwards can't score headers. How can he? I'm so glad I was wrong. Yeah, hell of a call by your brother there. Hopefully he put some money on it. Out of the
will you ever see the likes of it again? Alisson is in Wonderland, baby. What a finish. Wow.
But Dave, I want to get your opinion on this. Obviously, I think it was another kind of disappointing performance from Mane. Like, what did you think of his performance? And now also with Jota out, are you concerned with that? And
yeah, a little bit. I mean, yeah, I was concerned before the game kicked off, when I heard about an hour before kickoff that Jota's out for the season. I mean, he's out for the week, but he's actually out for the next 2 games. And because he gives us that something special. I was looking at our bench, guys. Our bench was weak. Yeah. We had a weak bench. You wouldn't be able to sit 2 people down. I would have broke. That's how weak it was. So, I mean, I was worried with the bench as well. And I mean, it's not going to be an easy game on Wednesday night, guys. Burnley away I know Leeds beat them 4-0 yesterday, but that'll probably make them even extra special against us and play extra, tighter against us. But it just, I don't know. The energy sapped out of me. But that performance, I'd say we were seconds away from that performance being a bleeding 4 out of 10. I mean, it's amazing what one goal can do. We weren't great, guys. We were not great. But sometimes in life and in football, we've done it before. This isn't, an accident. We've done it Origi against Newcastle 2 seasons ago. We've scored injury time winners to make a difference. And today is one of those historical goals by a goalkeeper. You know what I mean?
Never forget it, man. We'll never forget it.
No. Let's hope it means something, though. I mean, it'll mean something if we get top 4, but it won't mean as much if we don't, guys. It won't really.
God. What they need to do is they need to show highlights of that. Just show that on repeat. That goal by Alisson right before the match. 5 minutes before the match, throw it on the TV in the locker room. Get them pumped up. Get them ready to go for Burnley, because Burnley is going to be a scrap of a fight.
Burnley's got to be tough. I take 1-0 right now. That's going to be a tough game. But all eyes before that will be on Chelsea Leicester. Let's relax, have a cup of tea, have a bottle of milk, whatever you're drinking, and watch that Tuesday.
Beer. I need a beer after
that. Or a beer.
My God, yeah.
I'm just speechless. Like, I don't know what else to say. I mean, honestly, too, we got to give Thiago a lot of credit today, too. I thought Thiago was fantastic today. Created so much for us. A guy like Curtis Jones kind of, he was kind of invisible today. But I thought Thiago, he did everything for us, especially in the first half.
Yeah, he pushed us forward, didn't he? Most of his passes were forward passes, which is huge. I mean, I remember Henderson when he came in first, he used to call him the backward or sideways man, where everything used to go backwards or sideways, which means you're not taking risks or you're not brave enough to dictate and go forward. Because the ball forward is the easiest ball probably you're going to lose. There's a chance you're going to lose it if it's not an accurate ball. Whereas sideways, you can just keep doing it all day. Or back pass back to the defenders. Anybody can do that. Well, real bravery is a forward pass with energy and precision. And that's what Thiago gave us today, baby.
I thought it was one of the best matches again for Liverpool so far this season. I thought he dictated the tempo. He spread the ball across the pitch. He got everybody involved. he was putting the ball through to he was putting the ball through to Firmino. He was finding Mane. He was finding Trent. It was just it was what we actually thought that Thiago was going to be this season, and because of all of the injuries and him playing out of position, we hadn't really seen it throughout the year. But now I think with Fabinho back in the midfield, it's helped him a lot. But he just looks like a proper player, and I can't wait to see him back next year with the likes of Van Dijk back behind him, Joe Gomez or Matip behind him, Fabinho and Henderson in the midfield. We're going to be a world-class side, and I'm telling you, we're coming for the title. We're coming for the title next year.
Let me get top 4 first before I start talking about that. It's so important for the club, the next 2 games. I can't even think about next season. I'm only thinking about Burnley. I don't care even about Palace game. My eyes are on Burnley. Actually, Chelsea and Leicester, really, they're on it to an extent. But my eyes are on Burnley. I can't look past Burnley, I'm afraid. That's just the way. And that's the way the squad is going to be. That's the way Klopp's going to be.
Yeah. Oh, man. I honestly, my heart's still beating out of his chest. Like, I don't even know what else to say. Like, it's just absolutely craziness. Absolutely.
I'm going to go live myself at about 8 o'clock, probably 8:30. So it's good to get the energies. The energies is going to be like this at the 8 o'clock. Because, no, listen, I'm full of energy anyway. If I have no energy, there's something wrong with me. That's the problem. But, guys, look, it's just, that's a mystical win. That's Alice in Wonderland. It's like the book Alice in Wonderland, to be honest, isn't it? Because it's the Wonderland finish. It wasn't even like a deflection or, an OG. It was an actual brilliant header, like a proper header. Alisson or Salah goes level with Kane. What is he on, 22? I mean, Salah looked decent today, I have to say. He looked decent. But still, guys, the 2 boys at the back were just going to have to. Burnley, a man, Woods is up front. He's a dangerous big man, similar to West Brom, but they're better than West Brom. That's the problem we'll have. They're a bit of a better team than West Brom. The only thing is they play a bit more football, but they've a low block. But I think Burnley will come with a shirt. There's nothing to lose, really. The season's gone, is more or less gone. But my eyes are on Wednesday night, guys. We cannot let this slip. A win like that with a goalkeeper, a 4-2 win against United, which just doesn't happen. We can't let it slip against Burnley or Palace. It just can't happen.
I think that's the thing, right? For me, it comes down to this Burnley match because I'm not selling Crystal Palace out by any means, but being back home for the last game with some fans in the stands, that's just absolutely massive for us for the last game of the season. So if you can get through this last hurdle against Burnley at Burnley, I mean, and we saw what they did to us earlier in the season. They beat us at Anfield. Earlier in the season. Deitch is such an annoying coach. You got to give him credit. He does a great job with Burnley, but those guys are feisty. They're physical. It's not going to be easy. But again, it starts Tuesday night. We'll see what happens with Leicester and Chelsea. And then
listen, guys, this has made our week. This probably could even make our season, that goal. That goal doesn't go in, guys. We're all doom and gloom. It's doom and gloom. It's doom and gloom for the whole bloody summer.
I was doom and gloom.
What?
I was doom and gloom watching that shitty game until Alisson put the ball in the back of the net.
Oh, we had doom and gloom, yeah. Oh, yeah, doom and gloom was setting in. It was setting in. I mean, even at the listen, you're not thinking Alisson's going to score. Let's be real. You're hoping someone's going to score, but not even Alisson. I mean, he's not going to score. It's just like, has it even happened? I don't know. Is it reality? Is it the Matrix? I don't know. What just happened? What just happened, guys? You know what I mean? Explain it to me. Explain it. I don't know. I can't explain it either. It's crazy shit.
Just one of those things, man. The words can't describe it. Words cannot describe it.
Well, Alisson's getting man of the match from me anyway. Man of the match is Alisson. That's it.
Let's do some quick player ratings before you get to go, Dave. I think you have a few minutes, but
no, I'm okay for a while.
Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah.
We'll start with the back 4. I mean, we'll end with Alisson and what we give him. But what do you guys think of Robertson in this game? I thought he struggled overall. I thought
He tries though. He tries. He'll give his all, even if he's struggling. He'll try.
I thought he was fantastic against United, but today he just he just lacked
energy. Yeah.
But what would you guys give him from a 1 to 10?
6.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I honestly, I'd give the entire back line other than Trent a 6. I think.
Yeah.
They all worked their tails off, but center backs made a few mistakes. Robertson's passing, especially in the final third, was a little bit off.
Even 5-6 yard passes weren't going to the man, and then his hands were going up the air, blaming the man he's passing to. You couldn't pass the ball to me, like, you know. Yeah. I'd give the whole back 4 or 6, except for maybe Trent to 7, but that's it.
Yeah, agreed.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess we could just go with that. I thought Robertson. Yeah, I thought he was okay. I'll give him a 6. But Reese and Nat, I thought Reese struggled. I would actually give Reese probably a 5. I thought he struggled today, and I thought that first goal was his fault. I mean, I'm not going to blame him too. I'm not going to be too harsh on him. He's a 19-year-old kid, but you know, as a center back, you don't step when you have a guy right next to you, because then he's just through on goal, and that's what we saw today.
Well, I mean, Phillips was at fault for the goal. Phillips was the one that played everyone onside, wasn't he? It was Phillips. Well, it wasn't Reese Williams.
I thought Reese Williams stepped to the ball when he should have stayed, because he had a guy right next to him.
Yeah.
One of the forwards.
Listen, guys, just think about Reese Williams. What is he, 19? And even, let's think about Phillips. Those guys shouldn't be anywhere near the first team. Let's be real about it. Let's be really real. If everyone's fit, they're not getting a sniff. They're not getting a sniff. So they've come in and done a good job. Yeah, so I'm not going to rip them to shreds, but I mean, they're not at the level. They're not at the level, you know.
I thought they played well for what they are, but
exactly.
I think as a center back, you can't make those types of mistakes. But no, overall, I thought they played okay. Phillips was aggressive as always. You know, he was actually battering a lot of guys. He gave somebody a bloody eye. But Brent, what do you guys think of Trent in this game?
I would give him an 8. He finished, but I'd say 7 for me, because he did everything else well. He just couldn't find the back of the net on those couple chances with his left foot. But he was dangerous. He was lively. 7 for me.
Thiago, you're talking about?
No, Trent.
Trent 7. Yeah, Trent 7. Yeah, he's coming back to himself, Trent.
Yeah, I'm giving Trent a 7.5. Actually, I thought he was one of the guys who was really pushing the squad to get up and attack and pushing the squad to actually get that final goal. Yeah, he missed 2 chances with his left foot, but he did whip in that corner kick to Alisson at the end there. And Robertson was taking those all games. Trent goes for the last kick of the game and just whips it into Alisson's head, and we win the match. So I'm giving Trent a 7.5. What do you guys think of Fabinho?
Fabinho was steady, did what he had to do. I'll give Fabinho a 7. You'll only know how bad the team is when Fabinho's taken out, lads. You know what I mean? A quiet 7, and that's the way I like it. No messing, no stupid fouls, you know.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's 7 for me too. He was solid.
Steady.
Yeah, just solid. Yeah. Just didn't stand out.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, JG, thanks for joining us, man. As always, enjoy the celebrations, my brother. Have a good one. But yeah, for 7 for me for Fabinho as well. Let's go to Curtis Jones. What do you guys think of Jones in this one? I thought he struggled a bit to really impact the game. It's not that he was really doing anything wrong, except for maybe holding on to the ball for a little too long. But other than that, he just he was struggling to find the ball, to find himself in good areas, and he just struggled to make an impact on the game. So I'm going to give Curtis Jones probably a 5.5. But what do you guys think?
5.5.
5.2. Listen, he struggled in the game. He wasn't great. He's had a few chances in games where he hasn't quite done it, has he? You know, I think he tries too hard sometimes, or tries the lovely little flip. Tries to be Brazilian, and he's not Brazilian. But he's a good young player. I'll give him a 5.5. I don't think he was great today, unfortunately.
All right, Thiago.
8.5. Something around there. I think other than the goalkeeper, he was the man of the match for me. He was everywhere. Was creating most of our chances. I mean, he just sees passes that nobody else on the team can see.
He's an oracle. He's like the Nostradamus of football. He can see things in the future. He can see he's like a chess player, isn't he? He's like a chess player. See 3 or 4 moves. That's what we should call him, the chess master, Thiago. but that's the thing, guys. Yeah, no, I thought he was very good today. I'm going to give him a 7.5 from the Dublin jury. 7.5.
I'm giving Thiago a 9. I thought Thiago was the best player on the pitch, man.
Oh, no.
Player on the pitch.
Yeah, but I don't think Liverpool were at that level for anybody to get a 9.
Thiago was fantastic today. Thiago was a 9. Thiago was absolutely fantastic. He was finding everybody.
He'd 1 or 2 chances. I thought he should have scored at least one of them for that foot. That foot he has, he should be curling one of them in. He might have got a 9 off me if one of them went in, but it didn't.
Not his fault. He was putting the ball on the target. But all right, so 9 for Thiago from me. Front three. Let's start with Mane.
Poor. I would say again 5.5, something like that. Very similar to Curtis Jones. I just I was expecting more of a response from getting benched against Man United, and just didn't see it. And it is a little bit concerning because now we don't have Jota, so we need him to. I think against Burnley, the front three is going to be key in that game.
He's a good record against Burnley, by the way, Mane, and it always seems to work that way. But Mane, I'm disappointed. I'm going to give him a 6. Really, I was expecting a goal from Mane today. He had 1 or 2 chances, but never really looked like scoring, did he? Mm-hmm. He wouldn't fill you with confidence running through in the keeper like, say, Salah would or even Jota would. So he's got to shake off. He's got to do, a Taylor Swift and shake it off. He's got to shake it off for Wednesday night, guys. Shake it off. Shake it off. Mane's got to shake it off and get ready to rock Wednesday night because we're going to need him in the next 2 games.
Mane needs the season to end, but I'm giving Mane a 5. I thought he was poor today. His passing was poor. His touches were poor. His decision-making was poor. Everything just wasn't up to Mane's standards like it has been all year. So he just needs this season to end and move on to next year. So I'm giving him a 5. What about Bobby? What are we giving Bobby? I think Bobby had a pretty good game. He disappeared for a little while in that second half. But then he came back, I thought, pretty strongly. So I would give Bobby probably a comfortable 6.5, 7. I thought he had a good game. I didn't think he was fantastic by any means, but I thought he was effective, and I wish he had scored that goal. But
yeah, he should have scored. He hit the post. I know it was a postage stamp, basically hanging off the edge of the letter, postage. But he seems to be getting back to himself, though, doesn't he? His movement, his passing, his touches, he's not doing those stupid passes he was doing before. At least they're going to the man, and he's looking more dangerous. So I'm a bit more optimistic about Bobby than I am about Mane. So I'll give Bobby a 6.5 from the Dublin jury.
I agree, 6.5. Again, if he scored that, probably a 7.5. But again, I think we're starting to see the old Bobby starting to come back. His movement's been good. His pressing's back to where it was, and his passing's a little bit more crisp as well. So I think he's definitely showing he still has a role in this team. And I think again, that's the whole entire front three. We're going to be very reliant on them against the Burnley match. He's going to have a big match. And that next week.
We're all going to need a big match on Wednesday night.
Yeah. Even the chat said, can't lie, ended up falling asleep when West Brom scored, then woke up half groggy and was confused AF seeing Alisson in the box. Then he scores a header. That's quite a way to wake up. I wish I woke up to that every morning.
The problem is you'd still think you were dreaming if you saw Alisson. You wouldn't think you were waking up.
That's true.
You know what I mean? You'd still think you were sleeping
yourself around.
Wow. I mean, I'm going out to buy a few beers because I haven't even got any in the fridge. I wasn't expecting anything. Peroni, baby.
All right, what about Salah? What are we saying about Salah?
Mo Salah, the king of Egypt. What a finish. Mo, for what a finish. First time, bang, bottom corner. I think he took the keeper by surprise because, the keeper didn't know. It just first time pinned into the corner. He keeps coming up with the big goals. He's level now with Harry Kane on 22 league goals. I mean, it's just unbelievable. He looked dangerous. He'd 1 or 2 other chances I thought he should have done better. But I'll give him a solid 7. A solid 7. But I'll tell you, we're going to need Salah in the next 2 games. And I believe we'll have Salah in the next games. It's just whether the others step up. We'll have Salah, definitely. 7 for me.
Yeah. I would say a solid 7 as well for me. I thought that he you said it, Dave. He's scored 22 goals. This is his 4th season in a row scoring 20 plus.
Wow.
As a winger too. I don't think that who else in history has done that in the Premier League. I don't know many players that come to mind for that one. What he's doing year in and year out is just it's what's making Liverpool continue to compete. He's definitely the driver.
If you take Mo Salah out of that team, there's no Champions League, there's no league, there's no nothing. There's no nothing. It's mid-table shit. It's been that good for us. I mean, it's not saying mid-table, but it's certainly struggling for top 4 for those seasons, not winning the bloody league. It's just different level all the time.
Steve, what do you think of Salah?
Yeah, 7.2 for me. I Yeah, he had the goal. He had that great takedown too in the first half where he shot it right at the goal at the tough angle. But again, I think Dave said it. Without Mo, where the hell would we be this season? Even when he doesn't do much, he still finds a way to get on the score sheet, and that's exactly what we need. And I keep saying it, but we're going to need him against Burnley. It's going to be a massive, massive game. So big ups to Salah, 7.2.
Do you know what? Without Mo, where do we go? And I'm just looking at Eve there from Australia, 10 past 4 in the morning, a.m. in Australia, watching us. I mean, there's commitment for you,
That's
baby.
Commitment right there.
Yeah.
Well, let's get to the man of the match.
Woohoo!
Our main man, Alisson Becker. Nobody else can even touch the man of the match today. I wanted to give it to Thiago, and then he scored that massive header. It's Alisson. He came with some big saves today, too, and he puts the ball in the back of the net for us in the 95th minute. Unbelievable. The scenes. Imagine if that was in front of the Anfield or oh, my God, I can't even imagine it. But
it didn't even have to be. It didn't have to be. You know, I mean,
you guys need to see a proper celebration. Go to see Dave's video of him
actually, I'm up at 600 views after 20 minutes. Someone's watching it. Someone's watching it. But no, listen, Alisson Becker to come up for a car. Well, you do see it in football, don't you guys? You see it in football. We're home. He's awake. He's woken up. He's in. But Alisson Becker, listen, guys, I have to give him a 10.2 out of 10. 10.2 out of 10. 10.2? That's how good he was. Yeah. 10.2.
That's the highest.
That's the highest you can get. That's the highest you can get. He was decent. His goalkeeping was decent. I mean, he pulled off one or two good saves. His positional sense was good. Hadn't got a chance with the goal, to be fair. It was a good finish. But to come up and score a winner like that, for what he's gone through this season with his dad passing away in Brazil and stuff like that, wow, 10.2 for me.
Well, homie, who's your man of the match?
Thiago. Thiago's outstanding. I think he's come to
Thiago out of 10. I gave him a 9.
A 9.5. I think he did everything but other than score. Otherwise, I think he was outstanding today. He was the only one that looked in the field that wanted it, that was trying. So, and I think the more he plays for Fabinho, the more you're seeing more of the Thiago that we're not going to see the fully Thiago to next season when Henderson's back, but you're seeing him come into his element right at the right point in time. So I think he was outstanding, and obviously you can't, Alisson was outstanding as well. That header. So yeah, it feels good.
I think you have to give Alisson the man of the match just because he scored that header and it keeps our dreams alive for top 4. But
what did you guys do? What did you do when the goal went in? What did you do? Did you just run around? Did you just go?
There's a screenshot of it. JG took a screenshot of it.
Yeah.
I was looking for a stream that worked. My stream crashed. I was looking for a stream that worked. My stream crashed. So I didn't see the goal until afterwards.
Oh, wow.
And to add to it, Everton's losing to Sheffield United right now, 1-0.
But as I said, guys, we've got 2 games left. We cannot let these 2 past results mean nothing, which they will mean nothing if we don't get results in the next 2 games. We've got to make these 2 games count, and that means win both games. You can't win 4-2 at Old Trafford for the first time since 2014 and put in a performance against the team you most hate, and then have a goalkeeper go up in injury time and score a header and a winner, and then still not get Champions League. It's just got to happen. It has to happen. That's it.
Like you said, Dave, in the stars, man.
I agree with that. Yeah. I agree with that. And I think though we're going to have to. I think the positive thing for the Burnley game is Kabak's back, because I think we need him back in centre back, big time.
Jota's huge. Jota is huge loss. I'm telling you. I hope it doesn't come back to haunt us, but wow.
Yeah, that's a huge loss as well. And I think also Ox or Katie might be back for that game as well. So
that's true. I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, to have some more bodies on the bench as someone to bring on differently. And I think because Burnley's going to be a battle, because they are going to be physical, just like West Brom with long balls, and they're good in the air. So it's going to be a battle. So we have to play much better than we did today. And I think we also need to look at, Mane overall. What's wrong with Mane still?
Well, we talked about him a few minutes ago. He's not on form. He's not on form.
Because I don't know what he was doing today.
No.
Terrible response to being benched. Terrible response to being benched.
Definitely. And it's also alarming the fact that Shaq came on and offered nothing. So you're looking at your bench, where you bring players on who come on and make no impact. So that's a bit alarming that Shaq just looked off the pace of the game. I know he's not played for a while, but still, he didn't look good. But yeah, we have to go into that game and win against Burnley. And also, the good thing now is going to put massive pressure on Chelsea and Leicester. That's the big thing now. They're going to go into their game knowing there's no margin for error.
Yeah.
What result would you prefer, Wahomie, for Leicester or Chelsea?
I've mixed between this because one time I said I prefer Chelsea win and I said Leicester. I'd probably say ideally think I'd put a Leicester win's probably better overall because would go ahead of Chelsea.
Well, then the odds are in our favor. Our destiny is in our own hands at that point because we'll be up 2 points ahead going into the final match on Chelsea. If they lose.
I think. But the thing is, I just don't see if Leicester can win at Stamford Bridge. It's fair enough winning at a neutral venue at Wembley, but Stamford Bridge is a different thing. And I don't know if they're good enough to go there and win. And I don't know if they are going to have the celebrations of the weekend out of the system. So that's my one worry with that game.
Yeah, it's true.
Dave, well, even a draw. Take the draw. Both teams will be tired. A horrible 0-0 or a 1-1. I'll take it all day long. All day long.
Yeah, I'll take that too.
Guys, I absolutely just crazy, but we'll be back. I'll be back this week. Dave, you're the man. Everyone in the chat,
Alisson, baby.
Hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't yet. I'll take care of everyone.
Steve has hit the road. I'll stay on for another few minutes. I'm going to go live myself in about an hour, but Jesus, lads, this is just crazy. This is the Matrix. This is a movie. You couldn't make a movie like this. They will make a movie of it if it means something. As I said to you guys, we have to get results in the next two to make this result mean something.
Yes.
Because if we don't, homie, everyone forgets about it. Okay, Alisson scores a header, but it meant nothing. You know what I mean? So we got to be poorly. We got to make Palace and make it mean something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's going to be – that's the thing. It's going to be a test of the whole squad now to get over the line big time because, I think if we look at the game, there's certain players who didn't have a great game today.
Yeah.
That didn't seem to be still stuck in the Man United win and didn't actually turn up. So they need a wake-up call. So hopefully that was like, okay, look, we're going to have to go again on Wednesday. It's a wake-up call to up the performance because I think as well, like, the weird thing was, I think Gini was missed this game.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Gini, for me, will start on Wednesday night.
Yeah, because you had to. I think
defo.
It didn't work with Curtis Jones. And nothing against Jones, it just didn't work. He struggled to get in the game.
Yeah. He's not bad to have on the bench either, Jones, though. I mean, if Gini's on, I was looking at the bench with Homie. I don't know whether you've seen it, but the bench was
yes.
The bench was.
Woodburn.
I was looking at it going, we're going to have to do. Yeah, we're going to have to do it on the pitch, lads, because no one's coming off the bench to save us. That was my idea.
Yeah,
I mean?
Yeah, because you're looking at there is no one. So it is like. Yeah, we're gonna have to win it. Even on Wednesday, we're gonna have to win it in that 11 because even if Origi and Ox are back and Keita, I don't trust any of them to come off the bench and actually do anything. So
no,
the team that will start, we're gonna have to win it with those players. So
the odds of Kabak coming back.
Yeah, I think that's huge. I think
it's touch and go with Kabak to come back on Wednesday night. But listen, lads, we've 2 games, 6 points to play for. If we win these 2, if we get top 4, if I'm talking to you this time next week, let's say 7 o'clock next Sunday night, which will be the Palace game over, and we get top 4, that will be as good as winning the cup for me.
I agree.
Domestic cup. Now, not a Champions League, but like something like an FA Cup or a League Cup, because we were dead and buried even 2 weeks ago. It was over. We were over. And that Europa League, to be fair, I just did not want to drop into that because that would have set us back a year or two.
Yeah, and playing on
You know,
Thursday
I just
is not ideal when you're trying to play on the weekend as well. I hate playing on Thursday night.
Thursday night, yeah.
100% that would have killed us. But luckily, we are in the position now where we are going to get top 4. I believe we're going to get top 4. I said it on the. Yeah, I said it on the Red podcast that was on. I said it on their podcast. I'm saying it now. We're going to get it top 4. We are going to get it.
1892 Reds podcast, was it?
No, guy's name again.
You're doing too many podcasts with home. He doesn't even know what shows he's on.
Yeah, I can't remember it. Red Sky Pods.
Oh, Red Sky Pod. Yeah, Steve Punk or Steve. And yeah.
Yeah, so I said on there that we're going to get top 4, so I'm standing by it. We're going to get it.
Anything's possible with this bloody team. It's written in the stars. I said it to Steve and Andrew earlier. I mean, if you get a winner in the 95th minute from your goalkeeper, I mean, that's telling you something. That's telling you something right there.
Omen is an omen that we are going to get it.
Wow.
And we're going to be Champions League. It's going to give us more wiggle room in the transfer market, and we're going to be back next season fully.
Yeah. Well, to me, it'd be a boost for everything. Not only money, transfers, but it'd be a boost for the whole bloody squad. Having such a terrible season. Surely next season, we've never had as bad a season like this. I don't remember as bad a season as this. As long as I'm following Liverpool since the 80s. It's never been. We've had bad seasons, but never as many injuries. COVID, coronavirus, everything. No crowds. Throw it all together, guys. Throw it all together. We can get through this and get top 4. Wow.
Here's a recent tweet from James Pierce. Klopp says Jota will be in a protective boot for the next 2 weeks. Too soon to say whether he'll be fit for the Euros. Kabak won't be back for the final 2 games of the season. There it is from James Pierce.
Yeah, I thought it was touch and go. I knew it was touch and go. I was hoping he might have even have made the Palace game, but that's another blow. But listen, guys, we're getting so many blows. We're like a boxer on the ground, but we keep getting up. You know what I mean?
You guys still play Reece Williams against Burnley?
We've no choice.
No choice. Who else can we play?
We've no choice.
I don't know. Fabinho, maybe? I don't know.
No, you don't mix it up now.
I just don't trust Reece Williams against a physical forward like Chris Woods or even Ashley Barnes.
I agree with you there, but we can't have we don't win if Fabinho's in centre back. We don't win.
Yeah.
So we can't have him at centre back. Simple as that.
Yeah.
No. We just gotta take our chances. Because we had a lot of chances again today, and we didn't take them up until Alisson's goal. We 2 or 3 really good chances. You have to take them, and we're going to get chances against Burnley. It's a matter of whether we take them or not. Mane needs to step up for me. If Mane steps up for the next 2, that's it.
Well, I thought after he scored in Southampton that he was going to step up, but he's gone back to how he was before.
1 step forward, 2 steps back.
I don't know what it is with him. Maybe Klopp needs to talk to him and say, what's wrong with you? Why are you off the pace all the time? He can't. When's the last time Mane even took anyone on? Did a dribble and took players on? Doesn't do that anymore. He's lost the other pace.
Yeah, I mean, he's had tests on him. He asked for tests from the Liverpool medical staff to check his blood, to make sure he was up to speed. But it's all up here.
They were checking for long COVID and stuff. That's what it was. The long COVID thing, because he had COVID earlier in the year. I don't think. No. Yeah. Well. Listen, he was 2 games to get it right. He's 2 games to redeem himself. I mean, if he scores the winner on Wednesday night or the winner against Palace, and we go through top 4, everything's forgotten about, boys.
Oh, of course.
You know what I mean? So. But we got to do it. It's got to be squeaky bum time Wednesday night again, guys. I'm telling you, it's going to be for the next 2 games. Even the Palace game at Anfield. I mean, we'll have to win that too. And that won't be easy. You know what I mean?
Well, I think the Chelsea-Leicester game on Tuesday is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
To see that. Yeah. So.
Absolutely. Well, at least we can put our eyes on it and relax. Because if we would have drawn this game today, that game would have meant nothing really. So.
Yeah. All right. Anything else you guys want to cover before we sign off?
No, nothing else.
Not really. I'm just. I need a beer. I need something. Maybe a glass of water just to wake up. But I'm doing a live show in about a half an hour anyway. But
Dave will be going live soon. If you guys want to check his channel out, it's always good quality stuff. But for everybody in the chat, thanks so much for joining us. We're going to be back for the preview of Wednesday's match against Burnley on Tuesday. And then I think Wahomie and maybe Soph will be doing the watch along, and we'll be up for the post match on Wednesday. But a lot of good football coming. We're in the hunt for the top 4. We have a really, really big opportunity, guys. So let's hope we can close out for the rest of the season. But for everybody in the chat, thanks for joining us as always. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you next time. But up the Reds. Let's go.
Stay safe, guys. Yes. Get in.